Welcome back to My Hero Academia Anime Review, special number 16. This one reviewing the 216th chapter of the manga, the conclusion of Class A versus Class B. Yeah, this wraps up this arc with this particular chapter, which only have been going on now for at least 14 chapters. Which, come and think of it, that's nothing unusual when it comes to this series. With the exception of the internship arc and the arc that came right after that, and the introduction arc, generally like every single arc of the whole series tend to be about 14 to about close to 20 chapters. Yeah, nothing unusual about this. Nope. Yeah, it kind of shows off that, well, you have Sensro, who basically loses, and the thing is declared over with Class A being declared the victor by midnight. And they say, yeah, we're finished off 5 sets, and the winner overall is Class 1A. Yep, of course, they're really like, Class 1A win the first one, second one was won by Class B, third was a draw, fourth and fifth were victories to Class 1A. So pretty much Class A won like 4-1-1. Yeah, well, pretty much out of the 5, it's basically, they won at least 3. They won 3, lost 1, and was a draw, so it was 3-1-1. Not bad. Not bad at all. Class 1A is cheering. Class 1B is, well, sad. They say they lost. You have Shinjo talking to Eraserhead and Ballad. Getting to the amount too weak. He said, "This is my self. This is what's supposed to be self. It's supposed to be my transfer exam, isn't it?" And Eraserhead and his teacher's like, "You knew?" And says, I wasn't certain, but the season and the formalities of the battle, also the easy format to test to do without the support of my team, not to mention I was the only party who participated in 2 matches. Very perceptive. For now, let's leave the time rest for teacher's critiques. Ahem. First, Midoriya. What's your deal? Yeah, whole thing with... Yeah, they mentioned the whole thing of his gauntlet. Of course, they show his gauntlet still being damaged from... I think it's only about just a few chapters. Of course, there's a flashback of him, well, mentioning the whole conversation that him, Bakura, all might have about the quirk. I also don't really understand it yet. My powers start suddenly overflowing, and I couldn't suppress it. I feel like the power I always trusted suddenly bared fangs at me. I was really scared of myself, but thanks to Urakawa and Shinjo for stopping it for me, I realized that wasn't the case. Yeah, and there's some funny things involving Urakawa in this chapter. She's like, Yeah, she has like almost winking at him. Like he has like one eye open, like fully open. It was like, really? Okay. Yeah, and of course showing the flash of, like briefly of what happened a couple chapters back with that one of the former hosts of One for All. Yeah, and of course talking about Shinro, and then Pinky talks to Urakawa and her face just suddenly goes red, which I think is so funny. Urakawa is like really grown. And then Midoriya! Yes, this is the Midoriya. And his face goes red too! What is with this? Like 2 characters are embarrassed? And these 2 are very heavily implied. Now, Urakawa, it's never confirmed that she does have feelings for Deku, but Deku, it's implied. It could definitely be a possibility. He's like, and Shinjo was like, when I saw Yukar and the others talking about the black stuff, something wasn't most likely. I stopped Midori, and he says, I stopped Midori because I wanted to fight against him and win. It was simply the result of that. I was only thinking of myself. And then Razorhead tries to strangle him, like take his scarf and squeeze on him, like, Corporal punishment. Call it the bata. Call it the pata. no one ever had high expectations for you. It's so funny. But that's so weird. Like, so his punishment is to be nearly choked by his own scarf. Okay. Never think of the others. Like, of course, Deku is like very pleased he got a chance to fight him again. And of course, it's announced that Shinjiro, like, yeah, of course, the teacher Class B says, starting next year, Shinjiro will transfer to the hero course, so don't start competing with him just yet. Whoa, which class? A or B? That'll be decided at a later date. Let's get back to teacher's critiques. First things first, Mr. Rizal. This is Pinky saying this. Mito is a disgusting freak and should be convicted for his crimes. Pop-Pop was like, hey, huh? Have you forgot to put my life on the line and made a sport of Shada and his team? Yeah, I think I was like, Class B did produce failing marks this time around. That much is true. This goes one of the members of Class 1B. Leaving that aside, results aside, we haven't lost in any way, shape, or form. If only I had known Midoriya's quirk would be a dud, I would come up with an appropriate plan. In other words, if we fight here again, there's no telling what happen. Not happening. Class is over for today. Yeah, that's when the teacher said that. Yeah, and then he's like, and this same guy walks over to this one of his classmates, like, come visit Edward with me tomorrow. What? A date? With his classmate? Okay, it's like, so, and of course, Deku was also like, what does it mean by dud? Yeah. Very interesting little chapter, and yeah, this one definitely feels like the conclusion. I mean, the way it read when I was reading it, and the way it's shown in this chapter is that yes, this does feel like the end of this arc, not the series. No, not the series. Still plenty of time to tell. Still plenty of story to tell with the series. But I do feel as though with this chapter, this is the end of this arc. It was like 14 chapters, and it was actually a really damn good arc. I'm looking forward to what I do for the next arc, which will come out next week. Okay? I'm going to get this chapter roughly a 9.5 out of 10. Fantastic chapter. Okay? So, that's it for this particular review. Stay tuned for my last Comic Corner I'm doing today. And I still also have one other video aside from that, and our review of the newest chapter of the 7 Deadly Sins. Okay? We'll do this next review. Bye.